I am not going to lie. I have been holding on to this unknowingly now for about 2 months. I literally forgot I bought it. We've been moving, dealing with a bunch of stuff, and I think I looked at it once. I put it back in its box, and it's been sitting there ever since. And when I was going through my Morphe palettes yesterday, finally trying to organize them, because we went to this wonderful place called the Container Store. If you guys aren't aware of the Container Store, for people that like organization, they are like Mecca. We should make yearly, monthly, weekly visits. Unfortunately, they are also very pricey, which is an issue. But I found some really cute containers, and I found a couple lipstick containers just to hold a few of my lipsticks, so I have them organized, and I have too many, way too many. And I also found a couple of stands for palettes. Both of them, oh, thank you, flamingos, I love it. I think I got this at Lane Bryant. So, as I was saying, squirrel, the palette stands can hold like 5 palettes each, which I was happy about. I was able to put up 5 or 6 Anastasia palette, and also I was able to put up about 5 Morphe palettes, and I didn't put up my artistry palette because I was absolutely afraid of my child getting a hold of that and ruining it. But I put up like my 35V, my 35 Boss, can't remember what the name of that one is, and like my 35 OS, which I absolutely adore. And I haven't been able to use these for months because we've been moving and trying to reorganize. So having some place to stow them out in the open until I get a vanity area is very nice. Right now what I'm doing, I'm moisturizing my face. I've got a little of the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream hydrating moisturizer, and I've also got those Peter Thomas Roth eye refreshers on. I'll keep those on for a few more minutes, trying to brighten up my under eye area. I'm going to use some of this today, which I have not used before. This is the No Problem Prime Essence Candula Officinalis Flower Extract by Touch and Soul. So, it's in Korean. I cannot read what to do with this because it's in Korean. So we'll just figure it out. Okay, looks like it's an oil. It's very slick. It's got a nice scent to it. It feels really nice on my face, so it's like an oil primer, I guess. That's nice. It's very hydrating. I think that did nicely. Let me get these things off. Haven't been on anywhere near long enough, but ooh. That did it. Those look much better than they did a couple minutes ago. All right, let's see.
What?
I'm going to give a minute for this. Oh, that feels really nice. Okay. I'm not mad at this at all. You guys just got to check this stuff out. This is really good. I think that came in like a BoxyCharm or a BoxyLux a couple months back. I haven't had a chance to use it, and I'm not mad.
Go watch TV.
Okay. I was going to use a little bit of these. These are my Revolution Unicorn Elixir Liquid Highlighter Drops. They have some shimmer in them. We'll use that later. Thought I brought another primer out with me. Well, I guess I'm going primeless today. Huh. Speaking of primeless, it looks like I'm foundationless too. Hey babe, can you do me a favor? Please. Come on, honey. Can you get the same bag off the bed?
What?
The same bag off the bed? Yes, please. Well, it should be over on the bed, the nightstand or whatever that is, dresser. Okay, this is a little bit of P. Louise. Love this stuff. This is the super bright white one. This is the P. Louise base in Rumor 0.5. Gonna do my eyes first today because I'm not sure what to expect in the way of fallout from this. I'm letting that oil sink into my face. My face feels fan-freaking-tastic right now. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay. Make sure that looks even. Get a little bit more in the corner here. Got that base set all the way up to my eyelid. Okay. All right. So, this thing is a monster. I mean, seriously, it's a monster. Okay. I've got plenty of other palettes I can do, orange looks and stuff like that. I'm really interested because of all the bad publicity this one has had, that I want to try something in the pink range. I am a glutton for punishment. I will probably be dyed pink for the next 4 days. So, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to get one of my favorite fluffy brushes, set down a little base. We are going to use my Morphe 510 fluffer, okay? So I am going to take in the color. What did I do with the plastic sheet that was in there? There it is. Okay. I'm going to take in the color. There's too many colors, so I have to read these off. Canvas, which is a nice, just taupe color. Or skin tone, if you were. I'm going to brush that in there just to set something down because I do get greasy eyes. And that looks beautiful. It's going on nicely. I've got crepey eyes to begin with, so I'm expecting the crepe. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the color Love That. It's like what's the word I would call this? It's a rose color. Okay, and I am just going to gently tap that in. Ooh, pop. I just realized this matches my shirt. All right, let's see that a little bit more. That's my little piece of skin I don't like over there in the corner. Likes to crease and steal all my my shadow, so I have to be careful with it. I feel like an old lady doing this, but you do whatever works, ladies. No shame in my game. We're gonna get it done. All right, so this is the color Love That from the James Charles palette. Well, your teeth certainly should not be falling out, young man. You're a little young for that. All right, so let's go in for a different color. I'm going to go in for a darker color known as Single. That is like a purple color. Let's see if this holds true. Oh, that's a purple. That is a real purple.
No, teeth didn't fall out of the mouth.
Okay. This is not quite blending the way I thought it would. Had a good amount on the brush. Well, it's not quite what I wanted. I think I could have done better with the Jeffree Star palette in that. The Blood Sugar. For those of you that are curious as to why I'm not blending all the way into the inside corner, I don't want to. The reason I don't want to is because I want to maintain a lighter color on this side of the inside of my eye, and the darker color towards the outside. You see my eyes are a little bit hooded, and I want that kind of elongation in the eye. So I'm going to come in with a smaller brush, and this is an M441, and I'm just going to dither out the edges down here. I'm dipping it into that canvas color again, just to soften it out. And if all else fails, ladies, blend, bitch, blend. Okay. I'm going to go in with a slightly lighter color. Excuse me, Escape was the dark purple color. I got the wrong one on that. I'm going to use Single now. Single is a lighter mauve-ish color, and I'm just going to dust it on the top over here. Very, very lightly. Just to kind of blend that top out. Me like it. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with this? What do you think, ladies? What should I do? Well, I don't know about you, but I've already made up my mind. I love that. I love it. This is going to be a Lexi 213, and I'm going to go in with the color Escape very lightly. Okay, and we're gonna put a pop of emerald. I wanted to do something I hadn't seen everybody else done tonight. I went looking through my Instagram, and I love looking at rainbows and stuff like that. I think they're awesome. They're super hard to do. I love it when people pair like your sunset eyes, and I want something different. I want something bold and expressive, and something that I haven't seen that much very much around. So I'm trying to be more creative and inspired. This look really reminds me of kind of like flowers. All right, who's laughing? What you laughing at? Tell me. It reminds me of poppies for some reason. It's really pretty. Okay, so next, let's see what we got. I'm going to take a touch of that yellow. Slide it in the corner. I'm pretty open and honest when it comes to talking to people. Constructive criticism is always welcome. We can agree to disagree, but I'm not going to sit here and lambast you over it. It is what it is. With that being said, I love to hear other people's ideas and input, or if you do something a different way, let me know. All right. This is not what I was looking for, but it'll work because I didn't bring my dip brow. So you try to make sure you have everything ready for your live, and then your children intervene. We had bath time and dinner time in between all this. Although I will say dinner was a little bit earlier, so it was more like cleanup dinner time. Where has this pencil been all my life? Yeah. Okay. What brush would you recommend? I have this one. I think this would work nicely. better. Thank you. See, that's what's called helping each other along, and I like that. Let's do that more. I'm that girl on the street. I see you in cute shoes. I'm going to tell you you're wearing cute shoes. I see you with something in a wardrobe malfunction. I'm going to be like, hey, honey, I just wanted you to know that maybe you need to fix that. I didn't know if you knew or not. And 100% about we're not bringing each other down anymore. That's counterculture. Let's bring each other up. And Aaron, thank you. That looks silly. I'm going to fix it. Bear with me just a second. Okay. My wonky caterpillars are still wonky. Give me a second, ladies. Let me see if I can fix this mess. There. Okay. So let's blend it out a little. Man, it's nothing a little bit of concealer won't fix. Although this is the Jeffree Star, so by a little I probably mean a lot more than I anticipate. I just lost my spoolie. Please bring all the color to the table. Wear it all. There is no color that should not be left alone. I see people are nervous of blues all the time because they're afraid of the Mimi stigma. You know what? Mimi was a freaking goddess. She was ahead of her time. She was bold. She was one of those ladies that didn't take shit from anybody. Be a fucking Mimi. You know, fuck you, man. My husband. And you know, I think if God was bold enough to paint with all the colors in the world, why shouldn't we be? He gave them to us to paint with. No matter how hard I try, I still screwed up. Never be afraid to laugh at yourself. Honestly, you're going to screw up. Who cares? If you're that much of a critic that you only seem to bring people's failures down, then maybe you should evaluate yourself. Okay. Now. I've got another mirror right in front of me. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm trying to fix the eyebrow debacle.
Kai.
It's at least a little bit more balanced for right now. Star Looks Brown Ultra Luxe Long Wear Eye Pencil. I actually really like this eye pencil. It makes nice, good lines, and they look real. And it was pretty easy to use. The only thing is that it catches in some places and leaves little chunks. I think I might have gotten that one in a boxy a while back too, but who knows? They send so much crap. I actually had to unsubscribe from my boxy. It was just, I was getting so much makeup that I didn't know what the heck to do with, that I decided it was time to stop accumulating and start using. And I basically put myself on restriction. That was a little bit of the Becca under eye primer that you guys saw me putting down. And this is a little bit of the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer Base, just to kind of get the pores handled. Make a nice base here. I do like this month's box. I did not get this month's box. I've seen all the things that are in it because I'm still subscribed, and I'm like, man, I wish I kept that box. However, that being said, I'm inundated with so much makeup right now that maybe it's a good thing I didn't get it. All right. I'm going to use a beauty blender. This is the Tarte Found Sealer, and this is in the color Fair Light Neutral. I am very surprised by this product. Didn't realize I would like it this much.
Hey, it's bedtime, Lonnie.
It's got really nice coverage. It's not heavy or thick. It wears nicely throughout the day. And I wasn't on Tarte's boat for a while. I was like anti-Tarte. But I'm beginning to realize I do like a lot of their products.
Lonnie, it's time to turn it off. Go to bed. It's 8:30. Time for bed. Turn it off. Excuse me. Turn it off now or get a spanking.
Lonnie, listen to your father, please.
Need the remote. Need the TV remote. Hi, it was time for bed.
So when I first started this live today, I put on a lip oil, just a Ulta lip oil, They make really good lip oils. They're very hydrating. They're very nice. They stay on nicely. They're not too tacky. And the reason I put that lip oil on was because I had pulled out earlier. Before anything, I kind of decided what lipstick I was going to wear. You're in Maine? I'm on the East Coast too, but I'm at the other end. I'm in Florida. By the way, I know you're probably going to envy me being in Florida. I'm hoping not, because I envy you being in Maine. I wish I were in Maine right now. I was raised partly in Nova Scotia, right over the bay from you guys, and I miss it up there. I miss blueberries in the summer. I miss...
You got blueberries in Florida.
Blueberries in Florida are not like blueberries in Maine. Maine blueberries are the bomb. I'm not just saying that. They are fucking ridiculous. They grow wild on the side of the road up there. My husband, always the critic.
I am not always a critic. I wasn't being critical. I just said there's blueberries in Florida. How is that being critical? Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You never been to Florida?
I don't want to be here right now. If you're from
Florida is beautiful. It's big. It's hot as balls. Florida is strange. Even Florida wonder how we get Florida people. Because they have problems here. It can't be described. You'd have to be here.
You married a Florida.
Yes, I'm married a Florida boy. I am also a Florida girl. But I'm not quite Florida. If it's South Florida, it doesn't count.
I'm sorry, we had a zombie down there.
No, that was Miami. That's a completely different... Miami's like another continent.
Miami's another freaking country.
Get a better brush. It's driving me crazy.
Lonnie.
I was looking a little rough because when I put the powder on, it didn't set properly. So when I rub my hands together, I'm creating a little bit of friction. When I put them on my face, I'm kind of opening up my pores just to kind of let everything lay in. I've found that sometimes with different foundations, it helps them set better. And this one, since it's mostly mineral based, it needs a little bit of help. I always put my light and camera on this side, so I feel like when I do my makeup, I don't get enough look onto the side of my face to see what I'm doing. And I always seem to focus more on this side. So if I'm turning back and forth, it's because I'm trying to get a look at that side of my face to see what I need to blend. I also feel like it helps take some of the texture away from my face. Hey baby, yeah. Okay, since I don't have any other blusher readily available, guess what I forgot? But I do have my pineapple, which of course does have, hallelujah, some blushers. I'm gonna go ahead and use this rather pinky one here. This is a Black Moon brush. I actually really like this brush because it's got a kind of angled flat head and it makes it really good to use on the side of my face for blending.
Alexa, turn off living room lights.
Okay. Okay. And I need a highlight of some sort. So, let's figure out what I can do for highlight. I don't like the ones in here. I'm gonna go back to this JC palette. And there is a color called Face in there. It's actually looks like it was made for a highlighter. This one right here. I like that. And go and take another 510, Morphe 510. It's actually a different one than the one I had before, but they look the same. I only use neutrals on them so they don't really get stained. And we're just going to use this 510 to kind of blend in a highlight. Ooh, I like it. Now you guys have to realize I have older skin. I am not a spring chicken. I would not have this much gray otherwise. I'm not old, but I have textured skin. It's always going to be that way. So if you see fine lines or wrinkles around, I just can't cover those up because I can't afford plastic surgery. And I don't really believe in Botox or fillers, so blah. Okay. Now, let me have some fun here. I'm going to break out my MAC 242. Uh-oh. Looks like it might have some color on it from a previous use. Let me see if I can clean this off. Good night, Erin. Thank you for the input. Have a great night.
Go back to bed. I can't go back to bed.
Yeah, go back to bed. Good night. I love you.
How goes that for a nose contour? Got a little bit of thickness right there, but it's the weird lighting. I can't get over that.
Ugh.
Okay. And do I have a liquid liner somewhere? Let's check. I do. Okay. Okay. And some people, they run through their makeup and they get it done so quick. And me, I have to work at it. I have to look at it every single second to see where I'm getting what I'm doing. I have to evaluate, reevaluate. And just so I get it right. And even then I mess up. I mean, so. Guys, I'm really digging this yellow. I really like the way that turned out. Wow, that looks good. So, no joke, guys. After every live, I always rewatch my lives just to make sure I didn't screw up or to try and see what I could have done better. And at the end of every live, I am super surprised that I did a good job. I know, that's really bad, right? I have no confidence in my makeup. But for me, like I said, it's kind of a work in progress always. So when I see myself doing better, I get really excited. I'm like, hey, yeah, there's improvement there. I can see it. I can finally see it. I actually don't feel like I'm a newbie at this anymore. I can go out in public and feel like confident. And yet, when I go out into public, I never wear makeup. Like, I went to Disney, I saw so many girls there with like their beautiful makeup on, right? And here I am, and I'm like, I could do that. I could totally do that. Why didn't I do that? And then it's like Florida, so it's like 90 degrees, and I'm like, oh yeah. That's why I didn't do that. I'm not lazy. It's just called self-preservation. Androgyny. Jeffree Star.
Get in your bedroom. Now. Yes, I'm going to. Get in your room. You do not belong in here. You're supposed to be asleep. Get in your bed. In your bed. You did it. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Now. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Or turn off your TV. Then stay in your bed.
Hair. Horrible. All right. I think I'm done for the night. What did you do? Come talk to me. What'd you do? You do what? The DVD player fell? The TV fell on you? Are you okay?
Okay.
You're okay? Did it scare you? Did it scare you? Bubby! It's okay. Come here.
Go. In your bed.
Yay, I made good choices today. I'm happy with it. So, if you ladies have any questions about products, please ask me now. I'm going to be on for just another minute. Main product I used tonight was the James Charles palette. I used a couple of different Tarte products, including the pineapple for the blush because that's what I had available. I used Tarte Big Ego for the mascara. Their Ardell Demi Wispies for my lashes. I used my Beauty for Real Finish Line eyeliner. I used Androgyny lipstick by Jeffree Star with the matching lip pencil. I used a new brow pencil by Starlooks in the color brown because I did not have my dip brow available. I used the Pretty Vulgar bronzer in Bronzed Mannequin, number 113. I used some P. Louise eyeshadow base, eyeshadow base in the color Rumor 0.5. I use the Tarte Found Sealer in Fairlight Neutral. I use the Revolution, Makeup Revolution Unicorn Elixir Drops for a little bit of extra highlight on top of my highlight. I used as bases the, ugly sneeze face. Okay. Tarte Timeless Smoothing Powder Base and then Becca eye primer, and the No Problem stuff to begin with. That's amazing. It's kind of like a serum that just makes your whole face feel hydrated. And I used the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Moisturizer. And when I first came on, I had the eye gels on as well, just to kind of give me a refreshed kind of look because it's been crappy all day. But I am happy. Thank you. Mwah. Have a good night.